So this is my latest book. This was published in 2023.
Oh,
Heart in a Hurricane.
okay.
Heart in a Hurricane is the basis of this book is basically on how we have, love is not all about the mushy romance that people feel in the early days of courtship, of any, whenever you start a relationship. This book is about how to make any relationship last, basically meant for married couples or live-in couples or people who have had a relationship for a lot of years. How
Mhm.
to survive love, because love is not all that it is portrayed in Bollywood. It's not all the happily ever after part. Actually, I wanted to talk about what happens after the happily ever after that they show.
अरे वाह,
उसके बाद क्या होता है? So
क्या
this
बात
book is all about that, the highs and lows of love.
है, amazing. Already excited to hear.
Uh, since I come from an army background, so I have a lot of poems based on distance and going through. Um, there is a it's almost comical, this dream. It's a recurring dream. The title of the poem is Recurring Dream. I was going to meet you after months of wait. The falling snow couldn't stop my pace. All I needed was to see you. The urge to hold you was driving me insane. Our eyes locked to make my heart race. One touch, I was already in a daze. And when we kissed, I forget the rest. The static pleasure you gave. I came not once, but again and again. Tring! The shrilling alarm startled me awake. The long distance blues crept all over again. Alas, you were still far away. It isn't true. Yet I smiled. At least I met you in my dreams once again. That's all.
Wow, amazing.
Uh, uh, I often get into self-discovery part, but I think that will get too intense. So I'll keep it romantic since the theme is romance. Self-discovery, I'll keep it for some other day. Um, so this is again on distances. और जैसे उन्होंने गाना गाया अभी ना जाओ छोड़ के, something on those lines. The title of the poem is Distances. Hold me now, time keeps slipping. Touch me now, I'll take in the moment and breathe in its afterglow. Hold me now, so when I'm alone, I'll wrap myself in the essence of how I'm feeling now. Hold me now. You'll go before I can touch the depths of my own heart beating. Apart, yet one, you and I. We hold on through time. We hold on though time doesn't let us stay together. We hold on always. So for now, hold me. This fight against time won't end anytime soon. Yeah.
क्या बात, amazing. Maybe we can hear
Uh,
one more. These are very short poetries. We can hear one more.
yes, yes.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
please.
why I had marked a few more. So there are two more. One is titled "Still Alive." The title of this poem is "Still Alive." Without words, breath over breath, lips over lips, bodies questioned. Where had you been? All the time lost. The lost promises now come crashing back like waves hitting shores, time after time. In each other, they met each other after a long time. A rendezvous with the love that once was and still is alive before life threatened and everything changed. But as their bodies danced in rhythmic trance, emotions flooded like an avalanche, and two hearts finally heard the beating of their own heart. overshadowed by the darkness of their own minds. They had been living, they had been living without understanding. They still needed each other to survive. In each other, they met after a long time. A rendezvous with the love still alive.
Okay.
Uh, this last one
Yeah.
is titled This Road. Now, what happens, just to give you a backstory, is sometimes I feel in a relationship, you're constantly changing. You are changing, your partner is changing. So a lot of times, you want support, but the other person is already in a different zone or is himself going through something emotional. So if he's not able to support you, he or she. So I think I have felt that very closely. At one point of time, I think both of us were going through our own emotional turmoils and we could not support each other. And I think this happens in marriages. You are, especially after parenthood, when you're in your own journey and, the relationship, the dynamic of the relationship changes a lot once the family aspect comes into the picture. Now, this is, yeah, I think it will resonate in your own ways. Maybe this poem can resonate with all of you. The title of this poem is This Road. I've been here. It's dark in here. You are stark, naked in front of this bleeding. You can't see it now, but there's light at the end of this road you are greeting. This is not the end. You, the beginning of getting in touch with your soul. You were living without understanding the weight of all you do. The freedom is at the end of experiencing the labyrinth of everything you pushed away, haven't yet heard, felt, learnt about you. Not the you project to the world, but you as a whole. Unlearn, unchain yourself. You're going to find yourself all over again. This feels like the end, but is in fact a rendezvous with the person beneath the facade of life. The true meaning of self discovery begins from here on. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
I think I'll stop here. वरना वो if I keep turning pages वो आता रहेगा कुछ कुछ. So I'll stop here next time.
Yeah, next
Yeah.
time. Amazing, Tanushi. Each and every poetry was quite amazing. Matlab, everybody could relate to, everybody could relate because you started about talking about distance, a distance romance, or when you are distant, you are not with your partner. So the kind of feeling that comes, so you started with that, and then later on when you came to that last poetry, that even if you are close, you are not able to support your partner because you all of you, everybody is going through their own turmoils. So I think each and every poetry that you narrated today, that was very, very impressive. Thank you so much. I'll ask Charanya.
Beautiful, Tanishi, as like Rajesh ji put it. You spoke about relationships, and all that is the relationship. Put everything together. The high, as they say it poetically, the highs, the lows. You have your hard moments, and you come past beyond all that. Then when you decide that you still stay together, that which you hold it up front, and then you hold that relationship. That is what is the beauty of it. Of course, it's not about the struggles or something. I'm not talking about the difficulties which any spouse would face. No, that which I'm not saying you should stay in a relationship with the pain, but something which you can carry, because all of us, we are strangers. We come to live together, and we are never perfect. So that's all. You so beautifully said it, and lovely. So
Thank you.
beautifully put in words. Yeah.
Okay, Sonia.
Okay, so I have read this book. I have this book right here. I
Oh,
love her collection, especially because these are short and you can relate to it, understand it, and her language is also something which I very well relate. I'm not very good reader, but I have read this book. I don't know a few of the poems, like "Still Alive" is one of my favorite. I've read it many times. I relate to it, so it was amazing to hear it straight from the author. It was great. Loved it.
Thank
thank
you.
you. Thank you. Thank you so much, Tanushi. Such a pleasure listening
Thank
to you.
you.